Hello, two heads up here. Welcome to a brief God Wars Dungeon Guide. This time it's tanking Bandos. So, I'll go over what you need for tanking Bandos and some of the various gear options you can bring and what your inventory should roughly look like. So, when we talk about Bandos, to get your kill count, you do need a Zamrock item. So, as my Zamrock item, I've chosen a Zami book, an unholy book, which is a great item to bring because you can just drop it once you get into Bandos and you get an extra inventory space. Um, and if you're killing spiritual mages for your kill count, it gives that extra prayer bonus. I personally don't do that. Uh, don't forget your hammer, of course, when going to Bandos. And for almost all the bosses other than Zamrock, always bring bones and peaches. It will definitely keep you down there much longer and save you money on brews. As a spec weapon, really you can use any one-handed spec weapon. You don't want to disequip your shield while fighting Bandos, so I've chosen a Dragon Dagger. What you can do is you can also use a SGS if you can afford one, but I don't recommend using the SGS on General Grador himself, just the minions to heal up on. And I don't recommend healing up on General Grador with Guthans. Like I said, keep this shield on. Anything more tactic-wise, you're going to be praying melee and tanking the range attacks. That's why it's important to have as high of an armor bonus as you can. So let's go over the gear. Now, as you can see, I've got a very high range defense bonus, and that's really thanks to Crystal Shield. And there's several various alterations you can make to this gear setup. So let's talk about the shield. And you really only want to use one out of two shields. You either want to use a Crystal Shield, which has the highest range defense in the game, and you're going to be tanking General Grador's range attacks. So it's great to have the highest range defense in the game. Make sure you get it imbued, of course, and of course mine is imbued, and then make sure you imbue it at full. Another option is Dragonfire Shield, which, yeah, it gives higher melee defense stats, but you're going to be praying melee, so that doesn't matter. What you get with the Dragonfire Shield over Crystal Shield is a higher mage defense bonus. You get a plus 10 mage defense bonus, opposed to Crystal Shield, which gives 0. And that's useful in tanking the mage minion, Steel Will, whatever his name is. And it also gives a 7 strength bonus, which can help you kill him faster and allow you to take less damage. Either way, both shields are definitely adequate. If you don't have either one of those shields, I don't recommend tanking, but the only other shield you could use is an Obby shield, or God forbid, a Granite shield. But the Crystal Shield and Dragonfire Shield are infinitely times better. Please do use a Fire Cape. It is so good. You get the magic defense, you get the strength bonus, you get the prayer bonus, huge defense bonus. It's really the only cape you want to use at Bandos. Full Guthans, of course, for healing. I wouldn't take anything else. The full Guthans is what's going to keep you down there for a long time. But let's talk about one alternative to Dragon Boots, and that is Bandos Boots. And Bandos Boots actually give +1 higher melee defense, which really doesn't matter. What matters is it gives a +1 prayer bonus, and it allows you to get your kill count at Bandos with very little effort. Also, using Bandos Boots, you don't have to worry about taking a bunch of damage when running through the Bandos encampment and taking a bunch of damage. You don't have to, when your partners are sitting there waiting for you to go in and you're brewing up because you've taken damage from the minions, that's a little problem. Bandos Boots make it a lot easier to just run in and be ready. I definitely recommend using Bandos Boots for tanking. Definitely the better option out of the two. I don't have them, but that's what I'm just going to say. If you don't have Bandos Boots, it's not the end of the world. Dragon Boots would do fine. And, of course, Telly tabs out. Don't tank unless if you have piety. Don't tank unless if you have 80 plus defense. I would say even 80 is a little low, but with this gear setup, you have such a high range defense bonus. You do get hit 30s. I think Bandos' max's range is 36. So always keep yourself brewed up above, I would say, 60, 65 health. Don't let yourself dip below 60 health, just to be safe, because you can take a 36 and then you can take 20 from the mage or 21 from the mage and then a 15 from the minion, and then you're either dead or red barred. So that's why I recommend staying above 60, then you have no chance of dying. And yeah, always try and drink your brews in 3-to-1 ratio. And this is basically the whole idea of this inventory. Just bring as many 3-to-1 ratios of brews to superstores as you possibly can. And what I mean by that is drink 3 sips of Saradomin brew to 1 sip of superstore. That means you'll be fully healed and your stats won't be debuffed. And also try and coincide this with how much prayer you have left. So at 70 prayer, you can superstore at around 43, 44 prayer. So try and coincide with the fact that you need to brew up 3 doses and you need to restore your prayer. Try and coincide that with your brews and your superstores. But that's all I have to say about tanking Bandos. Good luck, you guys, with drops, and more guides are soon to come. Thanks again for watching.